Hey guys, this video will be a review and test of the Rapido Trains Inc. GE-840cm in HO scale. The model we're going to look at today came factory equipped with DCC ESU Loksound, and it's painted in the BC Rail red, white, and blue paint scheme. This is also an unnumbered version, so there's no road number on the side of the engine or on the number boards. So the first thing we'll do is open one up and see what's included in the box. Your manual, French and English, parts diagram, and a small decal sheet. So included in the box with this BC Rail version is this small decal sheet that's common for any of the paint schemes of the Dash 8s. You get this BC Rail 5-chime horn, which is unique to the BC Rail units, as well as this small parts bag. I'll take it all out and show you. So included in the parts bag we have a set of SMD LEDs with leads attached, and they're wired in the ditch light configuration is what I call them. That just means the leads go straight off the bottom of the diodes there. Got the 5-chime BC Rail horn, an extra set of ditch light castings, and these are for the rock lights. So the BC Rail have essentially 4 ditch lights. You can just see the bottom. It's got a peg for installing it there. Marker light housings. So on these units the marker lights are just painted on. So if you want to go and add some realism, you can add these detail parts. There's 2 versions. There's the 3-light version, the red, white, and green, and the 2-light version. It's just a red and a white. And they also include some of these tiny lenses to put in the rock lights, I'm assuming. And they give you a few extra, which is nice. Alright, now that we've seen what was included in the box, let's take an up-close look at the detail on this model. Forgot to mention at the start that this is the Rapido Trains Prime Movers line, which is what they consider to be like their value line, sort of similar to what like Scale Trains Operator, or Athern's Roundhouse maybe. It's like a more affordable line, a little bit less detail, but on the but a lot more economical. So, looking at this BC Rail unit, I haven't compared it too much. I'm pretty sure that it's just a CN body variation that they painted for BC Rail. So there are a few things that are kind of fooey on this unit. Like obviously it doesn't have the rock lights, but that's why they included them in the box. And things like it's got the 3-chime horn on top, and the it's got a single rear headlight, which on the BC Rail units it's a double. So just some small items like that, but you just got to keep in mind this is their value line. Alright, now that we've had a look at the detail on this model, let's put it on the scale and see what it weighs in at. The Locomotive weighs in at 513 grams. It's 18.1 ounces. Okay, well now we'll do the push-pull capabilities of this model. We'll do 3 tests and then we'll take the average. Okay, first one is 80 grams. Second one is 70 grams. And 70 grams. So it's an average of 73.3 grams on the pull test. Okay, we'll spin it around and see what it can push. $85 grams on the first one. $85 grams on the second test. And 85 grams on the third test. So average of 85 grams pushing ability. Interesting that it can push a little bit more than it can pull. Here's an overview of the functions provided in the manual. We'll go back down to track level and take a quick listen to some of the sounds. So we already heard the bell, but here it is without the prime mover running. The horn. Function 4 is dynamic brake. It doesn't seem to do anything though. Just kind of revs up. Function 5 is the crossing sequence. Six is the ditch light, 7 is your headlight dimmer, 8 is the prime mover, function 9 is the compressor. Function 10 is the brake. Function 11 is another Doppler horn. That appears to be blank on this one. Function 12 is switching mode. That's a ESU feature. 14 is the number boards. There's one function not listed on here. That's function 16. So for those of you that don't know, that's the CBC Hockey Night in Canada theme song. So that's all the sound features included with this model. Again, I think they ended up putting a different decoder in here than what this function map says on the instructions. I believe it's a Loksound Select in here, so the sounds are a little different than what are listed on the functions here. Okay, finally we'll take a look at the lighting on this model. So the number boards come on with track power. There's no way to turn them off. We've got a headlight and ditch lights on F6. And they did include the prototypical BC Rail rock lights, which go underneath the pilot. They did include the prototypical ditch lights, the housings, and the LEDs to do the proper 4 ditch lights on these BC Rail units. So those go underneath the anti-climber on these. Nice lighting on the front though. The ditch lights and the headlight both look really nice. Okay, we'll flip it around. So in reverse, I cannot get the rear headlight to come on. The front headlight's still on, so it's like it's got Rule 17 lighting applied. I'll have to go into the programming. I do have another one that I was testing, and same issue with that one. Couldn't get the rear headlight to turn on. There is an LED in there. I've had the shell off. It does have an LED in the rear there. But it's non-prototypical for BCOL. BCOL units had 2 headlights on the back. So I think what they did was just go with what CN had, because they did 5 paint schemes for CN. So a little bit of a foobie on the back end of the BCOL unit here. Hey guys, so that'll wrap up the review and test of this Dash 840 CM by Rapido Trains. All in all, a really good model for the price you pay. Got really decent detail, and I mean the places they cut corners, not really that big a deal. A lot of modelers can put their own hoses on and do a little bit of lighting, stuff like that. Not a big deal. I'm very happy with mine. If you check out the video info below, I'll put the full breakdown in there as well with all the results from the testing and stuff like that. So nice model by Rapido Trains. So that'll wrap up this review and test, guys. As always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.